You're in high school, and if you can get your teacher to give you detention in 60 seconds or less, you win $10,000. What do you do? Lots of people are going to end up with no money and a suspension instead of detention, based on this thread. Source: teacher. What if he yelled to another student, "Suck this far"? In year 7, one of my classmates told another to go suck a fat one and the teacher just laughed. So in your case, probably not much. Saying it to another student as opposed to a teacher is a whole different ballgame. I disagree. As a former teacher, I mostly did not give a shit what 14-year-old numbskulls said to me. What does it matter if a child calls me a bad name or says something rude to me? How does that affect 30-year-old me? I jaff. But if they started being nasty to each other, I'd be all up in their grill in half a second. No one's getting away with bullying one of my kids. Get up from my desk and sit at this. What are you going to do? Give me detention? Teacher, since you want to teach so much, go ahead, teach. Start teaching something that is NSFW. Today, I'm going to lecture you all on why hard hats are not necessary at the job site. But teacher, we already know that hard hats are not necessary when making porn. Hard heads are necessary though. Cha-ching. Cut a dead leaf off a window plant with some scissors, which will then make the weird kid sitting next to you cry. That's what I got detention for in 5th grade. Nice. I went to the principal's office in 2nd grade for pushing the door open to the bathroom stall with my foot. They were disgusting, and a boy was inside. He forgot to lock the door, and got super embarrassed, so he ran out crying, and told the teacher I kicked the door in on him, while he was pooping. Did he wipe his ass first? Edit. Wow, my first gold. All I can say is holy shit. Asking the important questions here. Asking. Look everybody, it's the asking. All hail. Say I'll give you $100 for detention. And if he asks why, flip the table. Edit. Thanks for giving me more upvotes than my total karma and a new most upvoted post. A guy on the internet told me if I get detention in the next 60 seconds I'll win $40. So give me detention and we can split it 50 over 50. Surely $20 is a lot of money to you since, you know, you're a teacher. Turns out he only gave me $5. Stupid internet. Monteach, I'll take you out to the vending machine and let you pick out a snack. Thanks for the Skittles. If we can change it to middle school, I could walk into science and say fart to instantly get detention. Teacher thought that, because her family considered it a bad word, everyone should. My mom got a phone call saying I'd said the F word to a teacher and raced to the school to chew me out. She almost passed out laughing when they told her which F word it was. This reminds me of elementary school. We had a lesson on alliteration. My letter was F. Frank fly fishes from flying fesses. I got in trouble because she considered fesses a bad word. Elementary school teachers are a different breed. I once got in trouble because a friend of mine said underpants. I wasn't even the one who said it. I got in trouble by association. I called a kid a jackass in 2nd grade because he was literally braying like a donkey, and I had just learned that word from reading Aesop's fables from the reading area in the classroom. I was still forced to call home and explain why I was in trouble, despite not actually knowing why it was bad. How did your parents react? Mom thought the teacher was the other kind of jackass. Good mom. Continue browsing Reddit, but now more obvious. Browse out loud. Redditors who went to an orgy, what is it like? I dunno class, let's find out. LMAO, I started bursting out laughing when I read this. Did you get detention? He did. And its cost, well. Detention orgy. I actually used to do this in high school if I didn't want to go home after school, or a girl I liked was already in detention. My move was to call the teacher whatever unflattering nickname the teacher had with the students. Worked every time. Wish I had gotten paid for it. Should waited for the right time. You cold made millions. You think this would have worked hundreds of times? Had I done this in my strict ass high school more than once, they would have buried me under the dean's office. I hear that's a common place for staff to bury misbehaving students. Lost to me to the dean's basement last year. RIP to me. Tell the teacher, I'll be in detention if you need me. Stop me if you disagree. Then walk out. I actually did this twice to an algebra teacher I had. She would never teach and just let the obnoxious kids run the classroom. I would use that period as a cram sesh to finish other homework or projects. A couple of times she let the room get so out of control that I straight up gathered my things, yelled I'll be trying to get actual work done in the detention room, and just walked out. Coach who ran detention would just roll his eyes when I told him what was going on, and I never actually received a punishment or even reprimand. She also was not rehired the next year lol. The coach sounds like a lad though. Honestly, he sounds like that one chill teacher we've all had at some point in our lives. Just scream fuck as you walk into class. Problem solved. Nope, at mine that's a warning. Repeat until desired results occur. Was going to say this. Fuck. That's a warning Kyle, fuck you too, Mrs. Peters.